from what I can see, if he stays on this, if he stays grounded, he keeps working at his game. I'm telling you this now, this guy is going to be an absolute problem because I've seen
Does he
some
have?
clips. I've seen some clips of him now here as well, and obviously clips can make anyone look good.
Yeah.
But from playing against him, I know it's five-a-side. Yeah, he,
No, tell a real baller on five side.
yeah. I'm saying this now. Yeah, his feet are ridiculous. Yeah,
But
they're ridiculous. I thought my feet were quick. Yeah, and this guy's feet. Yeah, he's a problem. And what I think is good about him, yeah, is that he's got a very good temperament, and his football IQ is of a level where, and this is what I look at with players that are that young, yeah. He knows when to take someone on and when not to. And even like five-a-side when he's gonna get doubled up on,
Yeah.
yeah, he knows what sort of moves to make him come out with the ball. Gets a lot of the ricochets as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously at the time, I'm playing against him. I found that he was playing obviously for Chelsea, and then you find out the following week, Liverpool are in for him.
Yeah.
And I tell you now, yeah, if he stays grounded, he's gonna be in your first team before too long.
I think we've signed a few young players like that.
Yeah.
The one that was like I used to scratch my head over a bit more was Mateusz Musolowski, because
I've heard of him. Is he
he's
good?
called they call him the Polish Messi. The geezer looks really good, and I never
Yeah.
understood
Yeah.
why he didn't break through. So
Mm.
we've got Cade Gordon and a few others that
Kate
like
Gordon, yeah, I remember him.
yeah
Yeah.
they're
Come from
some
Derby.
really good, yeah,
Yeah.
they're like incredibly promising players. I
Yeah.
just, for me, when it comes to young players, I'm like, okay,
Reserve.
if they're good enough,
Mm.
let them play every now and then. Yeah, put them on the pitch.
I'll
But
tell you
like,
what. I'll tell you one thing about this kid though as well. Yeah, he's not in terms of stature. Yeah, he's not
yeah,
that big. Yeah, but I'll tell you one thing. He's very brave with the ball because obviously I've watched him where people were trying to rough him up and trying to
yeah,
get into him because once he gets going, he always wants to take his man on. Yeah,
yeah,
and one thing I've noticed about him, he doesn't care. He'll just keep taking the ball and he'll keep testing you. And I'm
yeah,
telling you now, his bravery in terms of doing that, yeah, it takes a lot because he ain't the biggest, but he's got will and his the bravery side of
you
him.
know what it is? That
Yeah,
is my kind of response is
mm,
always going to be more measured when it
yeah,
comes to young players. Just because I'm not just because I don't want to be disappointed.
yeah,
It's like I don't want to hype them or overhype them or put certain expectations on them, because once I start expecting something, a level, I'm going to judge you according to that level.
yeah,
So, for example, a young player, I have expectations that are going to be inconsistent. I have moments of brilliance for them to even be
mm,
at the club.
mm,
Yeah. So then in terms of players that Liverpool usually go for, they usually have very good temperaments.
yeah,
Their mentality is usually very good.
mm,
So that I see that as promising, and I do think that our academy has massively improved over
mm.
recent years. So I think if he comes to Liverpool, I think he's coming. I
No, no,
think
no,
it's a
he's signed. Yeah, he signed. They signed
okay
him.
sign. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I think it's a good move for him
yeah, mm,
because it's a good environment, and he's most likely going to get a path
mm,
like through to the first team that they will give him a chance.
yeah,
It's going to be up to him, because I don't want him to be a name that I struggle to pronounce now, and then in 3 years I don't ever say it again.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's one of those ones. So
But the thing is, if I look at like, I mean, I think he's 15, yeah. But
yeah,
if I look at players that have played for Liverpool's first team, that are the young players from what
would you
from
compare him to what Harvey Elliott was like?
sorry, say again.
Would you compare him to what Harvey Elliott was like?
So from what I've seen, yeah, he's a different player to Elliot in terms of Elliot's more,
No, I mean the mentality side. So like
yeah,
when Harvey Elliott was like 16,
yeah, yeah,
he was playing with like adults,
yeah, yeah,
and he just looked like he belonged whenever he played, and
yeah.
it looked like he was fearless, and he looked
Well,
like,
well, well as I was saying to you, this kid and it's five-a-side, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah,
So you got obviously he's playing up against men, you know what I mean? And from when I'm saying he's brave and he's fearless now, yeah, he doesn't care who you are. He's looking to take you on at any opportunity. Like it's just there's no two ways about it. He's gonna
Yeah.
take you on, and it's nothing. And basically, there's not much you can do about it. That's
You have to
how
wait
it's
to
like.
see. You have to wait to see it in the stadium.
But that's what I mean. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying from what I'm seeing of him, yeah. If he takes that same kind of temperament and that same kind of level-headed, the football IQ and the bravery with him,
Yeah.
you're gonna hear noise about him because, as I
To be
say,
honest,
I believe Chelsea don't want to get rid of him, but Liverpool have obviously offered him something. As I said, Fabrizio Romano's quoted saying,
I know that
"Oh,
Chelsea's mad about it.
huh?
I know Chelsea are mad about it.
Well,
Of
well,
course.
well, yeah, because
Yeah.
well, as I said, Romano's reported that Liverpool have broken their historical wage structure, sorry, for an academy player.
I have to look at that. I did see another report where they said
Yeah,
that side of the report is coming from the Chelsea side, but I don't know
yeah,
which
but it's
if we
come from
broke it or
Romano.
not. So I
Yeah,
think it would be for us to break it.
yeah.
He would have to be kind of like, oh, we have high expectations about him, similar to you would when you talk about Lamar,
I,
like
I,
that
I would,
level.
I will say this now, yeah, to make it easier. It's probably a similar deal to what they're doing with Harvey Elliott.
Yeah,
I,
probably.
I would say, you know what I mean. Whether he gets into your first team at the same kind of age, obviously
Yeah,
will depend on him. But I'm just saying to you, from what I've seen of him, in terms of his feet, his temperament, always wanting to take on his man. Yeah, it won't be too long before he's knocking on that
oh,
first team. I believe.
hopefully he can come to Liverpool and progress
Yeah, yeah,
to get
yeah,
to that level.
yeah.
There's a lot of young players who have a
Mm,
ton of promise but
yeah.
don't. And I think the reason why Chelsea are so angry about losing him
Mm,
is because of the temperament that I think, from what people are saying, that he has. He's the type to he's more likely to
yeah,
progress on. So
yeah.
we'll
He's
see.
got he's got he's got he's got a good temperament, man. From what I
Yeah,
can see,
yeah.
man. Yeah,
I'm happy
100%.
about us signing him because I don't like it when we wait for them to go to like three or four other clubs and then end up paying
Yeah,
70 million for someone. So I like the fact that we've gone through him already.
yeah.
I just don't want to, like, for me this summer,
Mm,
like, that's to the side. Like I don't want to focus mainly on him. I want to see who else we're buying because it's the first team where the pressure is.
yeah,
And it's the first team where it's like, okay, I need to see what we're looking to do in this for the season going forward.
mm,
So in my mind, it's like, for example, if we only signed him, yeah,
yeah,
I would say that that's out of order. But the fact that we have signed him, I think is very good because you want to get the best players in early to develop them in your image,
yeah.
in your style. So for Liverpool, it's really good for him. I hope it works out really good for him as well.
Mm.
For the club, I think we need to take care of business right here, right now. So I'm literally waiting until these Euros and Copa America ends. I need to see some activity. I need to see something.
Mm.
So, but in terms of buying a young player, like I said before, I'm glad we're doing that now instead of trying to buy him for tens of millions later on.
Yeah, yeah. No, no. I agree, man. I agree. But yeah, no, he's one to look out for, man. But yeah, I believe, as I said, man, he's got something. You know what I mean?
If he starts cooking, I'll be the one. I'll be gassing him up all the
Yeah,
time. Trust me.
yeah.
I'll be doing the same Trent stuff, the same Bellingham stuff. You get me?
Please don't be doing that, man. Please. But
Bro, I'm just saying it as it is, man. I'm saying it as it is. The reason why I mentioned those names is because they achieved something. I would never back Trent the same way if he didn't do anything
yeah.
worth backing. Same with Bellingham, and it'll be the same with him.
All right, cool. But to close this off, then, yeah.
Mm.
I,
Obviously,
I've
I already know your opinion now, yeah.
got
I'm
a
gonna ask
message
you,
saying,
Alex. I'm gonna ask you, Alex, now, yeah.
go on.
Take injuries out of it,
Mm.
yeah. Take injuries out of it. You know
Oh,
what's coming, in it.
said the
He knows
most
what's
about
coming,
Wale
man.
now,
Take
bro.
injuries out of
Said
this,
that.
yeah, Alex,
Go
yeah.
on.
It's 1-1. It's 1-1, yeah. You got to make it 2-1. Who you taking? Trent or Reece James?
Oh, come on. Come on.
Wait, it's 1-1.
It's
What?
1-1, yeah. Who you taking? Trent or Reece James? Trent or Reece? Pick one.
Reece.
End of the stream. Right, there we go. There we
No,
go.
no, 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 no.
There
Pause,
we
pause. You can't end up there. That makes no sense. You know why?
Yeah,
You
I
know
think
why?
it-
You know why? You know why? I'll say this one thing because what you just said, it's 1-1. You're trying to make it 2-1. What has Reece James like done on that level for Chelsea? He hasn't done that.
Alex, I'll ask you again. Who is the better player, Trent or Reece James?
Trent,
Reece.
There we
Trent,
go.
100%.
2-1. There we go. There we go. There we go.
It's all right though, man. Like I get it. Dementia can onset really early on. You get me?
Dementia.
Well, not that.
Listen, we was debating this the other day, yeah, and he was adamant that Trent's better than Reece James. I'm saying this now, yeah. If Reece James stays fit, you are looking at the best right back in the world.
Yeah, Reece is a
Easy.
very good player. He's a very good player.
He has everything.
Go on.
Everything.
Everything.
But
Everything.
Everything. You told me, yeah, that he's clear of Trent in all of these metrics. That I spoke about Messi in that the other day, passing, crossing.
Only thing.
You
Trent,
said to me the only thing Trent's better at is a long ball. I'm saying that is just the most amount of gas.
Okay. I'll give Trent another one. He probably like to score more goals. That's it. Anything.
Yeah, I guess you know what. Reece James has the record for assists for a right back. Reece James is that guy. Reece James is one of the key reasons why Chelsea's won anything in the past 10 years. Like Reece James is that guy. Like I obviously am blind and I can't see what Trent's done for Liverpool. Reece James is that guy.
What you are, yeah, you're blinded by your love for Liverpool. I get it. Yeah.
Blinded by
but common sense needs to prevail here. Yeah. Trent is not on Reece James' level. Yeah. Enough said.
Remember for this whole thing, I said I rate Reece James. But from what I said beforehand, remember I said about Trent, yeah, and his position and being